I forgot. You're broken. I don't want to play with you anymore.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. I'm a happy warrior. I don't like relishing in people's misery and destruction. I think it's bad juju. I think it's bad vibes. However, if you are a legitimate terrorist organization that wants the destruction of America, then I will absolutely not hold back when it comes to your complete and total destruction. And I'm not talking about Hamas here. I'm talking about, of course, the terrorist organization within, Black Lives Matter. How can you say terrorist organization? Well, Black Lives Matter killed lots of people in the riots of 2020. Black Lives Matter is also a deeply fraudulent organization that has seen better days. Let's go check in on some of the headlines here about Black Lives Matter as of late. BLM's revenue dropped 88% in 2022. Self-enrichment scandals and infighting over the money. Oh, who could have guessed this? Donations to Black Lives Matter have dropped off significantly since the organization's peak in 2020 following the death of George Floyd that we now know was due to fentanyl based on the official autopsies released. But no apologies and no refunds. In 2022, representing one of the left-wing group's worst revenues year by far, according to the records obtained by the Washington Free Beacon, Black Lives Matter Global Network raised $9 million in the fiscal year ending in 2023, which is an 88% decrease from the year prior. Amazing. It's almost like having vapid, brain-dead, smooth-brained Marxists run your organization, like here Patrisse Cullors, who enrich themselves and their families at the expense and do nothing for their actual mission. That's a bad thing. I look forward to the full federal investigation into BLM. I really do. I really do. I know for a fact that the next time that we get the White House, that is going to happen. Only 33% of BLM's $90 million in charitable donations helped charitable foundations. How Black Lives Matter burned through $90 million in 2 years. Oh, yeah, baby. $22 million in expenses, including board members, consulting firms, Patrisse Cullors' brother in her security company, an LLC run by the father of Cullors' child, former board members consulting firm in connection with contracts dispute, payout to former managing director of Black Lives Matter. Revenue less expenses, $33 million. Interesting. Oh, and a $12 million purchase of luxury homes in LA and Toronto. I mean, $1 million investment loss. Oh, man. Black Lives Matter activists are being accused of fraud. Sean King saying that he freed hostages in the Hamas-Israel war. Nope. Apparently family never met you. BLM co-founder Patrisse Cullors is quietly dumped by Warner Brothers after her multi-platform TV deal to create original shows telling black stories produced zero content. She signed a deal with Warner Brothers. Why? The deal did not result in any produced shows. Cullors claimed that she was working on various projects, including 2 documentaries. Yeah. Okay. What has Patrisse Cullors been up to? Well, here, ladies and gentlemen, is what Patrisse Cullors has been up to. She's literally painting herself gold, walking around naked at art shows. There you go. Somehow this helps the black community in America. Okay. So I would say that all of those are very humiliating, but you got to really see the cherry on top here. The most humiliating thing to add to Black Lives Matter as of late is the fact that Ted Cruz was able to expose one of their biggest donors, one of their biggest supporters for scrubbing their website. Of all people, Ted Cruz was able to call out Coca-Cola, which, like many organizations, not trying to dunk on Coca-Cola necessarily here. On occasion, I drink my own Coke Zero. On occasion, very rarely, but I do. Ted Cruz called out Coca-Cola being one of the a major funder of Black Lives Matter, right? As many American corporations were duped and tricked into supporting this fraudulent organization run by communists and Marxists who hate America. Coca-Cola scrubbed, deleted language supporting BLM after getting called out. Well, what do you know? Senator Ted Cruz, Republican, called out Coca-Cola on his podcast this week for supporting Black Lives Matter. The organization in Chicago chapter recently posted and now deleted X post a picture of a paraglider with the text, "I stand with Palestine." The photo is right here. So again, as I've often said, there is plenty of room, obviously, for criticism. No wars are perfect. People who tell you they're on the side of the angels in war are lying to you. Okay? So I'm not trying to hard simp for one side or the other here. I know there are very passionate people on both sides. What I am trying to say here is that if you create icons or heroes out of the murderous jackal terrorists who use paragliders to land in Israel and then rape, murder, pillage, and take American hostages, kill Americans, and all the like, then you are siding with the terrorists by definition, and you're evil. Ted Cruz called out Coca-Cola for supporting this group at the October episode of Ted Cruz's podcast. Coca-Cola deleted its language on its website the following morning. Ooh, man. Whoa. Okay. So Coca-Cola, Sprite, owned by Coca-Cola, gave $500,000 contribution to Black Lives Matter Global Network. So, in a social post comment accompanying action and racial justice, on June 28th, the brand debuted a new TV commercial, the BET Awards, of course. It's all just such fraudulent. It's all just Al Sharpton level, like racial grifting. One of the oldest industries in America, the racial grift. Truly amazing. Taking advantage, quite frankly, of our good nature and like our Christian guilt. Again, over like doing what? Ending slavery? Like that's what happened, right? Like America fought a civil war to end slavery. But the racial grift continues, right? Instead of everyone saying, okay, that was all bad, then Democrats created the KKK, created Brown versus Board of Education, institutionalized segregation. We had to fight that for the next 100 years, and then we had an equal playing field. Yay! Now let's put it all behind us. Now we have equality. Nope. Too much money to be made off of people's pain and off of the racial grift for the sins of, is it even ancestors at this point? Like, who even knows, right? Like, slavery has been illegal in America for 200 years, close to 200 years. Yet it's talked about every single day, as if it was yesterday. Nonetheless, that is used to embarrass and to blackmail brands into giving money to an organization called Black Lives Matter that does nothing to help black people. Well, Ted Cruz caught him. Here's the tweet. Caught red-handed, Coca-Cola deletes its support for BLM. One screenshot is Coca-Cola's website before BLM support of Hamas parachuting in to kill Israelis. The other is from this morning. Let's go ahead and check. On the post. Here we go. The brand donated $500,000 to Black Lives Matter Global Network. And then, boom, there it is. Poof, gone. It's gone. Ted Cruz got him. You got him, Ted. You got him, baby. Good for you. Coca-Cola scrubs references to Hamas supporting BLM from his website. Oh my. Really? This ain't good for business, huh? Too bad. Too bad, man. Again, there's plenty of reasons to be hopeful. Will the NFL be next? Here's Black Lives Matter on the back of the NFL helmets. All of you drooling morons who watch the NFL. Sorry, I just gotta like go in, like stop supporting these people. Stop it. Stop it. I guess I'm a little hypocritical here because I did admit to drinking a Coke product here and there. But generally, they're not good for you. And neither is the NFL. Stop supporting these organizations. Like, demand change. Look at this. It's exactly what they're supporting. Coca-Cola is distancing themselves from the organization. Will NFL continue to support? That is an absolutely spectacular question. I look forward to getting an answer. But you are seeing across the board brands like Target, Bud Light, obviously, Coca-Cola, being like, man, we will get destroyed if we go woke. We are finally making these companies go broke. We are finally adding teeth to the old moniker, go woke, go broke. And it's such a wonderful thing. It's so delicious. As delicious as a Coke Zero on a hot summer day. I won't apologize. I like Coke Zero. I like it. I don't know how it's so good. How does it have 0 calories? I don't know. But hey, they scrubbed the BLM stuff from their website, so I guess that's a step in the right direction. Guilty pleasures aside. Ladies and gentlemen, as I say often, we are winning, we are fighting, we are winning, we are seeing real world results. And that is the best you can ask for in this sunken place. See ya.